Smash and pass. It's not smash
and
or
pass.
Smash and
Smash and
pass.
pass.
Smash and pass. So Kristen and I have each selected one Dries piece, a recent Dries piece. He's somebody with a massive archive. We felt like it was almost cheating to go dive too far back into the archives. A modern Dries piece we have found, one each that we want to smash, one each that we're passing. We're swiping on that. We ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole. Okay.
We've got some serious blue balls over here, and
we
gotta
do
smash some clothes.
All right.
You want to start?
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do our smashes first. We'll start with both of our smashes.
Okay.
I've got to pull up the doc real quick. Get the linkity link.
And also something that we wanted to, at least we're trying this out. We're looking at pieces you can currently purchase on a reputable website. So like not like going through the archive and deciding,
yeah,
maybe we'll do that with another designer. I don't know.
Let us know. Honestly, we're learning from this. Let us know if you think it would be more interesting for us to go into the archive and find like the all-time best piece ever. Understandable. But we're trying it now. Just like, what can you actually get?
Yeah.
So this is my smash. This is my, if I had the money in the bank, yeah, I'm going for this one. This is, they call it the loop knit alpaca wool blend jacket. It's almost like more of a cardigan. I guess it's like halfway between a cardigan and a blazer, because it's this entirely this kind of like peach pink, literally looks like a sheep. Like it looks like they literally took a razor to a sheep, sheared it, and just like collected it into a rough shape, and we're just like, here you go.
Yeah. So it's a very textured, like open, no closure outerwear.
Yeah. It's very like Bad Bunny, I feel like.
Yeah, I think you're right in saying that.
And that's not like why I picked it. It just occurred to me just now, but like it has that kind of, especially, let's go to like, here's a model actually wearing it so you can see how it fits.
We are looking at on-figure editorial imagery of a man styled with the coat.
I was just thinking of what the phrase is to describe these, because they're not like editorial, they're like sales photos.
I guess it depends on where you work.
Yeah.
But I think that you usually in e-commerce, you would like have a shoot specifically for like on figure images for like your PDP pages, and these have been just, I guess you might just call this like a PDP on figure image. It's everybody's different, but
so it's a pretty, I don't know, roomy fit, I would say. Kind of, you got some room in there. It's very open down the front. Long sleeves, kind of rounded off at the shoulders. I just like how kind of like soft it feels. It's kind of like a you know what I mean?
I have a question for you, actually,
Please.
Killian. Everybody knows Killian is a big fat cat. He's a yuppie son of a bitch. He works for corporate America, and all he does is smoke a big cigar and put his feet up on a desk. He's like, you know what he's like? He's like those guys who just scheduled meetings all day.
The driving crooner.
Yeah, you're the driving crooner. Exactly. You're like,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I guess my question is this. This is an outrageous piece. It is a peach pink, like big, comfy, like jumbo sized cardigan. Would you wear this to work? Where would you see yourself wearing this?
Oh man, I would wear it. Maybe if I was feeling extra outrageous, I would wear it to work, but I would like feel kind of uncomfortable all day. Like everyone's like, oh, they're all looking at me and they think I'm crazy.
Everyone's like, Killian's gay. Oh no.
Yeah, right.
You know,
this is more the kind of thing I could see myself wearing. If like my band, I'm in a band, you guys. If my band was playing a show, like you could just roll in, like rolling to the bar wherever we're playing, and that you feel like a fucking rock and roll sex god. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I didn't want to like put you on the spot, but I should let everybody know, the audience know, that Killian does do a British accent when he is like in band mode. He's like, I'm a rock star.
Oi, who's ready to rock?
Oi!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, you're like a real 70s punk.
That's
from,
right.
like,
That's right.
London.
Can I real quick aside?
Mhm.
I posted a fit in your Discord this past week.
Oh, mamma mia.
The only person to reply to it was just like, "Are you British?"
I'm American.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Okay. Any other passing thoughts about this Dries piece?
No, I think I just like how natural it's kept. Like it's an alpaca wool, and I think I've just never seen anything that keeps it so close to the natural look of a wool, and that intrigues me. And the color.
Yeah, and it's not even 100% wool; it's alpaca.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they got a blend
wool,
going:
merino.
polyamide, merino wool. So this I didn't see this. Okay, for the listeners, we've got a big. We've got alarm bells going off now. We've got sirens. This is a $2,400 jacket, and it is made in China, which is I don't think I've ever seen that in my life, actually.
Curious, but as I don't know if we said this on the podcast. Listen, don't believe everything that you breathe.
No, we talked about this with Karsten.
Yeah, China has some of the most advanced and developed factories in the world. They don't just make.
They're not all slave labor. Yeah,
there are factories in China that are some of the best, and that's why designers want to design there. And there are factories in Italy that are bad. So just saying, but. For my money, I don't know. I would be like,
I know. I know. The thing is, if it weren't a $2,400 piece, I would be fine with it. It's just at that price point, it just feels kind of wrong. I don't know. Maybe we can dive into that concept more at some point. I want to know what you're smashing.
Don't show them this. Don't show them.
Oh no. Oh God. What have I done?
Okay. Okay, so the first one I wanted to smash was, guys, listen, I know it's kind of like, oh my God, Christian, you are the lamest fashion icon in the world. You picked another black denim jacket for yourself.
Ooh.
Well, first off, it's on sale. And well, I can't even afford rent, so I'm not spending $500 on a jacket. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
For new Dries jacket. I like the cut of this. What we're looking at is we're on essence.com. We've got like a sexy model, and he's wearing what looks like a rather like boxy, not rather boxy, relatively boxy, cool denim jacket with a signature Dries kind of tie-dye effect. And I like that the way that Dries is always kind of doing certain things, similar things to his textiles. This reads as very Dries to me.
Yeah.
And frankly, it reads as very Christian to me. This is, and I don't mean like religious. This is something that I would 100% wear. And that's why I picked it as my smash. And
you know what I really like about this?
What?
It looks like, when you're like going a pool, and then you look upwards, like from inside the water, what the top of the water looks like. That's exactly what this wash looks like to me. That kind of refraction from inside of water.
You guys know, like when you're at the Holiday Inn and you're in the hotel pool, and Caroline is telling you, stop putting the water in your mouth. Don't do that. You'll get sick. And then you also open your eyes under the pool, even though it burns. This is what
the whole reason I'm opening my mouth is because people piss in it. Don't take this from me.
Stop it. Yeah. So I would smash this, but I also had another smash.
Oh, you did?
I'm
okay. Let me. I'm I gotta hide this. Okay,
Okay.
I'm
He has to
learning.
hide it, guys. Killian kind of I always want to say this, but I know that it's offensive. He's
Uh-oh.
always what's that horrible thing that people say, like
Oh,
revealing underneath the kimono. It's something that's like, I think like GIs during World War II came up with that phrase, and then, but I mean like showing behind the curtain.
I thought you were gonna call me Jamie, and that was the offensive thing.
Why would I call you Jamie?
Why wouldn't you?
Okay.
Jamie, pull it up.
Jamie, yeah,
All
he's the
right, here
guy
we
from the
go.
thing. Okay, so this is another piece that I saw on Essence. What we're looking at are a pair of slightly parachute-esque silhouette pants that are in a rainbow coalition of patterns and materials. Some people who are not invited to my birthday would look at this and say, what's that one Japanese brand? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank.
Needles?
They had them. What?
Needles?
Needles. Some people might say that this kind of has needle vibes. Maybe. But, you know, I had to find things that were available right now. This is a pant that I would smash because it is like top tier outrageous. But I think just like it's got a lot of Dries in it. It's like kind of jam packed with Dries in that it's got a bunch of different patterns that he would certainly use. So this is, I included it in my smash section. So
I'm gonna argue with you.
Go ahead. I would
pass.
I
would
don't
pass
care
on this one.
Why?
So maybe it's just too much like weird, unnecessary guilt. I feel like people of color would look at me wrong if I wore it. That's number one. Okay. This like weird, this mixing of patterns. It feels like my whiteness is under attack and it makes me uncomfortable, even though Dries Van Noten is white as all hell.
I just want the listeners to know that I was looking incredulously into the camera.
I believe it. I'm on the Essence page right now. I can't see you, but I know exactly how you were looking at me just then. That's number one. That's number one reason that I would pass.
Okay.
Number two reason, the other reason is that I know this is his thing. I know this. I accept this. I love him for it, but it also kind of looks like a what the dunk. Those like
what the dunk doing?
Those Nike sneakers where they just put handles of a million different Nike sneakers on it.
Damn, you're roasting me. Listen, I don't want us to get canceled on episode 15. But I'm trying to understand your hesitation in terms of black people judging you for these.
So here's the thing, and this is
choose your words carefully. I do not want to get canceled.
I think I'm gonna thread the needle. I have this thing all the time where I look at something and I know it's completely kosher, but at the same time I just get this weird buzzing inside me that's like, I feel like maybe it's appropriation though. And I don't know. That's a me problem.
Do you feel like this is like the kind of like somebody like from Do the Right Thing would be wearing these pants?
Yeah. Yes. You got it.
Crazy.
You're
crazy,
loco,
dude. Yeah, you're loco. Okay. Let's go to.
Let me show you. So if I'm passing on these, I've got to show you my pick for pass, right?
Yes.
One moment, please. Hide the stuff going on behind the curtain.
So if anybody is like watching this and trying to learn about who Dries is, what I guess a takeaway you can have so far is that he designs. He has an emphasis on materials, and like elaborate patterns, and he designs a lot of different stuff.
It's super wide ranging. One thing that I will say about Dries is that my thing has always been like, it's hard to get a handle on him looking at individual looks or pieces because there's just this like very weird, like much more wide ranging than I think a lot of designers. When you look at it piece to piece, I've only ever started to understand Dries when I look at an entire collection and let it kind of like wash over me in its entirety. you know.
Yeah, I can get that. I can get what you're.
So here's what I'm passing on.
Okie dokie.
This
What
is
is that
like
currency?
who knows?
SGE?
SG is Singapore, maybe? I don't know.
Dang, dude.
This is a crew neck sweatshirt that has a it almost looks like a like cyclist or swimmer type of print. It's like got like scale patterns on it and these kind of like racing logo print down the sleeves.
It's mermaid coated.
Yes. Yeah, it's giving mermaid. And I don't know if I need to explain too much why I'm passing on this one. But I guess I have to make the case in case there's anybody out there. Like, we are trying to educate to some degree, right? Why does this not work for me? We talked many episodes ago about how motocross core is just not for me. Like,
it's not for you.
Fielded, like Fox Racing, colorful type of pieces that like Vetma likes to do sometimes.
Yeah.
This kind of hits me in the same way, where it's like doing this activewear thing, but trying to make it high fashion. And it just, something about it is like oil and water with me.
Yeah. And not in some kind of yummy, delicious way.
No.
You know what I'm thinking? Well, and I will agree, we're both not going to have sex with this piece.
Okay,
we're both passing. I think that for me, fundamentally, it doesn't read as Dries in that. I mean, we did see that one collection where he was obviously incorporating a lot of kind of like workwear inspired looks. But I think that a piece like this would be more exciting from a designer who is playing in that space. And Dries, to me, I'm thinking of like maybe traditional tailoring pieces,
right?
In like an extraordinary pattern, or like button-up shirts in like a beautiful silk. I don't
like trousers. There's some like legendary Dries, just straight up like pleated trousers for real.
Yeah. For real, like legends have been told about them.
About these trousers. Don't ask me which ones. I keep that to myself. Okay.
The Gilgamesh. Wait, was that Gilgamesh was a leader, or right? It doesn't matter. So the piece, to me, it was very kind of active looking. It was almost like a Gosha kind of thing, or maybe like Kiko. But
Kiko, I could see actually. Yeah.
But I think that, at least for me, one of the reasons I would say pass is because I think because as I've argued, a designer and brand is often not just what is like literally in front of us, what we can do the close reading on. It is kind of the universe and what they intend to inspire or translate. And I would kind of feel like, why am I buying this piece? It doesn't really kind of feel like Dries to me.
That's actually a really interesting thought, because if you were to say I'm selling and or burning everything I own tomorrow and refilling my entire wardrobe every occasion with only Dries Van Noten, even then, I don't think that sweatshirt really fits into that wardrobe. You know,
honestly, just more than that. If I'm just being honest with you, if I'm just being honest with you guys, I don't even like how it looks. I don't want it.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. I want to know what you're passing on.
Yeah,
I want to know the lovely lady that we're sending off, because there are other fish in the sea, but that cod ain't us.
That cod ain't it. Maybe this was a bad pick. This maybe is a stupid, lame pick, because it's not really a take. I just saw this.
Tell us what it is.
Black square, undershirt? What does Essence call it? Can you scroll over a little? Black square tank top. I will describe what we're looking at. We've got a very gaunt looking model. You know, on Essence, he's wearing a white button-up shirt tucked into what looks like powder blue sweatpants.
Yep.
And over it, he has a tank top in what looks like black cotton with a square neck. And I think that this piece is a freaking waste of time. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's way overpriced. $500.
Whew.
And I hate to do this again. But now I can't. Now I can't miss it. It says made in China. It says it's
You're
made
right.
in China.
Although it is viscose, not cotton. Okay, so get it straight. Viscose and elastane.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
But so a couple of things about this. It looks like there should be more going on under here. Like it legitimately looks like a women's one-piece bathing suit to me.
Maybe,
It's like a very straight, like the ones that like people in middle school would wear, like my first one-piece bathing suit. You know what I mean?
That's like Killian's first one-piece bathing suit.
It's literally the first one-piece bathing suit I ever owned. I have many now, of course.
But I guess to defend my bad and not good for content pick, this doesn't read anything Dries to me in any significant way.
No.
Dries, I feel like usually it is more kind of expressive in the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're more or less not as abstract. At least I don't typically think of them as like this outfit. I think for one, I think the Essence stylist teams, this must have been the last one of the day.
Oh, like, I'm arguing with you on that because I was just waiting for you to leave a gap for me to say that the Essence team is working to sell this one.
You think so?
In my opinion, they are working their asses off to make this thing make any sense. Because I think throwing it on, because it's a very like it's an activewear looking kind of thing. It's very skin tight, right? Yeah. It's like a stretch elastane type of thing. Throwing it over a button down shirt, I think is fairly unexpected, and the powder blue brings some color in there. Like, I agree, it doesn't make sense because the piece doesn't make sense, but I feel like they're really trying.
They were really trying, you think?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I think that this outfit is heinous.
Yeah.
I love Essence because I think that if somebody asked me what's the best thing that they do, I would say the way that they style the pieces for the on figure, I think is top tier.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this. So I guess that's why I picked it.
Yeah.
And I think the other pass is equally as boring. I don't even know if we need to share it.
Oh, I need to know now. We can spend just 2 seconds on this.
Don't look. Oh,
this is a good one. Good try. Let's do it.
This, so we see it. It's Essence again. A model is wearing some kind of vest that kind of looks like it's in like a patent or like shiny black leather with like a button closure near the top of the neck, and it comes down a little past the waist. No sleeves. This looks like a garbage bag.
It's a trash bag. Yeah,
that's a trash bag. I would pass on this. Maybe it could be cooler in real life. Maybe there is something here with the texture, but I don't know, dog. I think it looks like he's wearing a garbage bag. I don't know. I mean, I think this outfit is better. Like, I would wear this outfit. But
so I think, again, though, the thing is just it's not Dries. Like, I think it's devoid of, I guess there's some of that garbage bag texture, but that's not a texture that I really associate with Dries. And the complete lack of like ease or color, of course. It's like it's a void, you know?
Yeah. And to that point, guys, this is the first time we've done this segment. I think I picked bad picks. I should have picked more stuff that were more like distinctive of Dries, because I think there are pieces that I would be like, that is definitely Dries, and I don't want it. But I didn't do that.
We're learning, but I had fun.
I had fun too. Blanks asked, would it make a difference if it was a hoodie? I think I would like it less. I mean, I think the last image, the way that he's styled and everything, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like, I just immediately saw it and said, you're trying to sell me a trash bag?
Yeah,
Made in Bulgaria?
Maybe the only thing that gives it any bit of like intrigue to it is the kind of layering that you get
Yeah, I
at the
like that.
shoulders when you have another shirt coming
I
out
like that. I
underneath.
like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see something.
Okay.
Dries Van Noten zipper bomber.
Oh.
I just want to make sure. Yeah. Why don't you do the audience a favor
Okay.
and type that in to pull up. Oh, Mamma mia! That can't be.
Uh-oh.
It can't be something for that. Okay, so I googled Dries Van Noten zipper bomber, the one that I said is kind of iconic, and I almost bought it once. Somebody's
The
trying to sell it.
$100,000 one.
There's one for $20,000, but I guess this is $100,000.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, this is why I'm so bad with money. This is why I think I could have bought it. I think I could have bought it for like $390, and at the time, like now, I had no money, and I'm like, well, I can't really buy this, even though it's cool. But obviously, I should have.
Oh, you're right.
Because
It was Autumn Winter 14. That was the collection.
oh, it's
You
a
know
cool
your
piece.
shit, man.
Well,
I love
Yeah.
the like reverse stitch quilting on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a dope piece. It is very wearable, but also having a very distinctive detail, and you can unzip it. Like you can like, I don't think you would wear it that way, but those zippers, they're functional. Like they're not just
Yeah.
decoration. So you can unzip that deal and
Oh, here, this one's
take a peek.
felted.
Yeah.
I like that. And another thing that I like about both of these is it has like the ease. Like these are very thin for bombers. I feel like there isn't like the usual padding that you'd see in something of this shape. Or I mean, I guess there's some to some
I didn't
degree.
want to say that you were wrong. I didn't want to like embarrass you.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't know.
I mean,
it feels easy.
Yeah, it
In a
is
fun
easy.
way.
That was why I thought it was cool. That's probably why it became a popular piece.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like it's easy peasy lemon squeezy.